Well, it took 2.5 hours to get here, but we're here and it looks really crazy. So the way that the rocks are under the lighthouse now is they're unsafe. And it's almost impossible to safely pull up a fish. Although there might be some stripers in the rip underneath the lighthouse. Being alone, personally, I don't want to snap a rod. 2, I don't want to slip off there alone in this weather. And 3, I really don't want to go down there to just get splashed on by waves. I mean, this is Montauk. That's going to happen if you're fishing out here, because you get that lighthouse, right? If you're looking at the lighthouse, the north side or the left side of it, you can fish pretty easily and, you know, not be as dangerous as the other side. On the right side, on the south side, where it's over by Turtle Cove, that whole wraparound area, you need like a wetsuit, a life jacket, or a helmet, because those waves, they ride up those rocks and just sweep you out. I don't like fishing the right side now that they redid the whole rock, the whole jetty, and completely didn't think of the angler. It was like, let's put some money here and call it for fishing, and it's not safe for fishing at all. I do have to be home. I have to leave here in 4 hours, so spent 2 of those 2 hours driving. I'm gonna spend 4 hours here and then probably spend another 2.5 hours to get home. Screw it. Let's go fish it. Here I am, going against my better judgment. Ah, the truck cap leaks. Everything's wet. So I forgot to mention the weather and the reason I actually went out here instead. I was planning on going to like Shinnecock Inlet or something like that. And on the ride there, I was like, you know what? We have northeast winds. It's 64 degrees. Got a storm. Maybe some fish got pushed in from block. Let's go to Montauk. All right. We're frog togged up. Got our Z-belt. Brand new Boga, which I should have put on before I put my belt on. Let's go fish under the lighthouse. I got everything I could possibly need. Bucktails, swim baits, swimming plugs, top water. My belt is loaded, my backpack is loaded. Let's see what happens. This is either going to be really good or not good. That's Montauk for you, especially during storms. Like this is the middle of the tropical storm that was ripping up the south. So I don't know, man, which is weird because the wind's coming out of the northeast. Safe fishing conditions, but they could be fishy. I don't know how we're gonna pull a fish up. Guess we'll worry about that when we hook into one. There's no reason to fish here. I don't even know. The whole time I'm there, I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna pull up a fish, even a small one, with this kind of waves and this kind of current. I can't think of how I'm gonna do it. So for all the guided trips that you guys you guys want to book one for Montauk. If it looks like this, we're not fishing under the lighthouse. We'll come here, take a picture for you, but we're not going to continue to fish it. So I'm going to make some moves around Montauk, and we'll start off at the inlet and then just work around, maybe head on over to the beaches and see what I can do. But this, not worth it, man. We made it to the end of the jetty on the east side, and the waves are coming up pretty hard. This water is super dirty, so I don't know if this fluke's gonna work, but we'll give it a shot. You guys can see it or hear me, but there's a mud line right here, and it rolls the entire way of the inlet, making the entire inlet completely dirty, and it looks like it clears on the other side on the jetty, which means that side's probably clear. But a lot of times, which I'm trying to do, is get my bait to that mud line where that cleaner water happens and that mud line meet. And I'm trying to get the bait there because a lot of times bait will sit there and predatory fish will sit there and ambush bait that is disoriented in the muddy water. So that's exactly where the birds are sitting. So it makes sense, there's bait there. I just can't get, I don't have anything on me that I can get out that far. I'm missing it by like 10 feet. And even if I stand on those rocks right there, I still can't get it. I don't know how, but the 6 cent swim bait. Wasn't expecting that. Nice. I feel like there's just no safe time to go anywhere on Long Island anymore. Go in the morning, east or west, you're hitting traffic. Going back home, east or west, you're hitting traffic. There's like, it's 12:45 right now. I shouldn't be hitting traffic anywhere, but it seems like this year alone, it's just, there's way too many people here. Well, 2.5 hours later, and I ended up here. Look at this. Looks like some sexy stuff to throw a bucktail in. Let's see. right there is some prime bucktail real estate. But nothing happened. So I'm gonna take a couple casts up here, see if there's anything going on in the inlet, and then make a decision on if I want to continue the inlet or go back that way. It's in the rocks. Out of the rocks. Lost him. I freaking lost him. There we go. That's crazy. I tightened my drag from the last fish. What? I don't know how I'm gonna get it. Stay away from the rocks. This is a big fish. Got big head shakes, whatever it is. It's a bass, not fighting like a blue. Yeah, nice. I don't have the right boots on for this. Is it a blue? Is it just a big blue? Swimming up current now. I didn't intend on actually fishing the inlet. Luckily it's low tide. Ooh. There we go. Gator blue. Jeez. Open up. Open. Open. All right, I'm gonna say 12 pounds. Let's see, first fish on the boga. Open up. Just over 10 at the 12-pound mark. Nice. Mwah. Well, that was cool. Haven't caught a big blue like that since spring. Nice, 12-pounder.